let's circle a little bit closer, and there you go. Am I still too far away? Over the header. There you go. Yeah, it's obviously with the other harvester it's easier to unload it because the header's not sticking out quite as far. But with this harvester we're killing less crop because the harvester can turn, at least on the headlands, going around the headlands. It's following within the width of the header, which is a good thing. Okay, close enough to full. Let him get out of the way. And we'll go meet him at the top. Get another full load. I guess the nice thing with FS22 is because guidance steering and workers use the same tracks and use the same logic. Look at the end here. We had the Flegel was the last thing. So there's a small planter, there's a nice little cart, and a mallow, which we already have one. But what I want to do is construction. Oh, you've got to be seriously? Well, I guess I now have to follow him. We'll do that in a while. There should be enough in the cart or in the harvester to fill the cart. And we can run to the store thing place. Vendor person. Okay, run. So that's cart 1, we'll do cart 2. Maybe we'll just do 2 carts. We'll stop the harvester. We'll empty what's in it when we get back. It won't be full enough to fill the cart. It stops at 95%, so we might sit with the 3rd cart on the field ready to go. We'll pick that up on November 1 or 2 or 3 or sometime. Maybe I'll deliver the cart on November 1. Hopefully we'll have enough processing capacity or storage capacity at the processing plant. And then, because it'll be raining, we can then run a couple of things off, set up the mowers and all the rest of it for the afternoon run. And then we'll get back to sugar beet stuff again. So how's the load? It is up to, it's already up to halfway, so don't think I can get there and back before it fills. Especially not crawling up a hill at 7 miles an hour. Oh, so Tom Pemberton did a couple of videos this week at the farming show that a lot of Farm Sim YouTubers were at, where he was looking at umbilical slurry spreading systems. I don't have a clear idea of what he's doing or what he's planning to do. Obviously, we're having the umbilical system. You don't need a tank, which means you don't need quite as big a tractor to spread the slurry, but also you don't have to go back to the slurry store to refill the tank because it's being pumped out to where you are. What I'm not sure is whether he's going to be doing pipes from the farm to strategic points near fields or near many fields, and then you drive out to the field, you connect the pipe to the slurry faucet in the field, and then you spread the field so you never have to go back to the yard to get more slurry. It's pumped all over the farm everywhere. Or whether he's looking at something different. Why is this emptying so slowly? Oh, why is this emptying so slowly? Because this is full. Okay then, well that's a thing. I'm going to let that empty. Where's the harvester? Harvester is close to full-ish. And get to 95 and it's going to park, which I really don't want it to do. Okay. Oh, actually, okay, this complicates things a little bit. However, and the reason I say that is because the first waypoint isn't anywhere close to here. If I stick it on the next way, or the nearest waypoint is going that way, where the harvester is. So we're facing the wrong way for the nearest waypoint. But what I'm looking at is I can just pull the truck alongside here, and once this is empty, I can manually position it right on the line where the crop still is, and it will pick up from the nearest waypoint there, not a problem. Okay, so that's done. He's still trying to empty. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a very quick break. I will sit with the camera like that while that's tipping and not doing anything. And I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, I am back. And small dude is watching TV very quietly. So it's going to cost me 88,000 to upgrade this. I say no for a minute. We go at 12,000 cycles a month at the moment. £120 per month production. And we have 900,000 storage. I am going to pay to upgrade this because we now get 25,800 productions a month, 228 cost per month, and oh look, we have doubled our storage. We've also doubled the capacity here, but quite frankly I don't think we're ever going to fill that up. And oh, I am actually in the tractor, so let's position the camera. So that's how the upgraded process productions mod works. Every time you do it, it doesn't double the capacity. It sort of 105% of base capacity every time you increase it. So from 900, that probably went up to 1.85 million-ish. The production went up from 1,200 to 2,500, so a little bit faster production. So we're going to churn out more sugar, more yeast. What I was interested in is getting the capacity higher. But I'm going to pull up at the end here. Once we're off the road, we could probably turn the lights on. As I said, I wasn't necessarily hurrying to get the sugar beets done. We could keep going, I guess. Although there is rain on the horizon. Okay, so if I go back to here, that's now 2,000 or 25,000 cycles per month for sugar beets. So that's 100,000 sugar beet litres it processes every month. So that's now 9 months of processing. Before, at half that rate, about 12,000 it was. That's just under 50,000 a month, which means 600,000 a year. So we are now going to run out of sugar beets before we run out of year. And Cameo, good morning, welcome. Crazy Lives, yes indeed. We have had lots of weather in the last week. So we've had young children with snow days at school. So they decided they wanted to come and stay here from, actually I think he came on Thursday the week before last, because Friday ended up as a snow day, and then Monday was a snow day, Tuesday was a snow day, Wednesday was a snow day. So he stayed till Wednesday, which normally he'd go home on Sunday night. But he was here, so no railroader, but I really wasn't in the mood. And I think we're due snow on Wednesday lunchtime onwards, and then big snowstorm next weekend. Although that's 7 days out, 8 days out, so confidence is not as high at this point. But last time they said that, it happened, so it's a thing. Let's get this turned on. That extended. I might run this over to the shed and get it serviced. When is the rain coming? Here comes the rain again. That's tomorrow. 7 o'clock. So we're still 5 hours away from the rain. That's okay. Okay, empty. Fill up the thing. I do have a field servicing trailer which I could be using for this. Sometimes I forget, and sometimes I just I think this needs to reverse in. Because the header is too wide for the doors on this shed. Oops. And the big giant thing out the top is also too low, high, tall for the doors on the shed. Keep going that way. There we go. That should be enough of a corner. Oh, poo. That's not enough of a corner. Huh. And I can't even reach the thing here. Okay, we're in. So if I fold that up, that should hopefully bend that down, and we will be able to sneak that in just under the thing. And actually, you know what? I think it may be easier to get into this walk round. Oh, you idiot. Come on. Pay attention. Okay, we can go around there. There we go. So, fix that. 4,200. Good grief. Fix that. 365. Good. Next service 47. Next service 25. Oh, this was on sale. Whoa. Was it really? 25 hours, it's 25, yeah, that was a sale item that came up, and it's like, oh yes, that's the one I want because it's got the wider header. Okay, so surprise, that. Anyway, I'm guessing lots of changes to the farm since you were last here. Past the halfway point. This is good. There. Okay, unfold the big giant thing again. Not ready yet. Okay. Back in there. I should just be able to straighten it up. And nearest waypoint. Go. Awesome. So, one of the hellish crops that nobody likes to do, and yes, I do it voluntarily. In a big way. Anyway. So I'm guessing now where the farm is, we should be looking at a bakery production in operation next summer. I think from this point onwards I am going to be staging some materials at the bakery so that as soon as we have all the things we need for a thing, we can get that up and running. But for right now, we're still going to be selling a lot of the flour, a lot of the sugar, a lot of the yeast. But I am going to be putting at least some of it in the bakery. And I think the bakery takes honey, so I might transfer a couple of crates of honey there. And I think it takes eggs, and I don't even have a full crate of eggs yet. But the chickens are baby chickens, so we are going to be, over the next couple of months, ramping up the production of eggs on a monthly basis. The thing that's really holding us back, apart from me growing the wrong crops and not having the right materials on hand, is the cows need to be producing milk, and we are missed. We are a couple of months away from that happening. Oh, you. There you go. You go. It's like the Automobile Association van. They're all bright yellow. They're the UK equivalent of AAA. Because obviously AA has been taken up by something else in America. And Harvester's 47% full, so half as full as it's going to make it. Oh, climb uphill. Yeah, I kind of know. It's the same thing with me. It's almost like, I don't know what's happened, but I seem to be missing tracts of time that I might do things. It's like, I didn't get anything done, but I got a lot. Yeah, I got a lot done, but nothing I wanted to get done. So, I mean, at least for the most part, family's been healthy this year. After my bout with a cyst on my spine last spring, which got dealt with, I'm a little bit worried that is growing back, and I am going to have some issues the coming year. But Teenage Osa is 18 in March and is off to California to I don't know how to describe it. It's sort of a home for women with issues that they just need help with. And so Mrs. Osa and I will have a fairly peaceful spring summer this year. It's a 6 to 9 month residential. But they teach you practical, how to live your life. And we kind of got to figuring that she created a lot of friction over the last 4 years, and she's not really up to listening to what she's told. So we're kind of hoping she'll find some people she respects and will listen to them, because practical experience, and there are also other women there who have similar issues that she has, and she'll learn cooking skills and financial, household finance skills, and how to find a job, and how to, do all of those things in an environment of women who are having issues with those sorts of things. So, I mean, while she was here, she went off to a teenage sort of group